Ladies and gentlemen, from the Grand Ballroom, Hotel Pullman, Kuala Lumpur, Bangsa, welcome to IAU 2018 International Conference, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome performance by our very own undergraduate students and alumni of the University of Malaya. That is just a glimpse of entertainment today, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished guests, Once again, good evening, and thank you very much for being here with all of us. Allow me first to introduce myself. I'm Sheena, and I'm with the International Relations Office of the University of Malaya. Well, it has been indeed a stimulating conference today with the many interesting plenary sessions and discussions that we've had. And it is time for us to let our hair down. You'll be entertained this night, with a host of performances by not only our local students, but Japanese students who are doing their exchange programs here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to first introduce you the sponsors who have graciously sponsored the conference. We have been privileged to be graciously sponsored by the Malaysian Convention and Exhibition Bureau, or named as MySAB, as well as the Sarawak Convention Bureau, the SCB. Yeah, we'll be showcasing their videos in a short while, ladies and gentlemen. Well, to know Malaysia is to love Malaysia. To know us is indeed to love us. Ladies and gentlemen, a melting pot of races and religion where the different cultures, the Malays, Indians, and Chinese, and other ethnic groups live together in peace and harmony. Our multiculturalism has made Malaysia a gastronomical paradise and home to hundreds of colorful festivals, dances, cultures, and the different food. I'm sure you've experienced some of the cultures and the different foods you've had in the past day that you were here. So it's no wonder that we Malaysians love celebrating, socializing, and entertaining and eating. Ladies and gentlemen, to get a further glimpse of Malaysia, allow us now to play you a video from MySAB, introducing the fascinating Malaysia. Yes, indeed, Malaysia, truly Asia. And yes, we are just a smile away, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that, for those who have not explored the country, you could see just now beautiful beaches, massage, shopping, nature, just name it, it's all here in Malaysia. I'll now bring you to the land of the Hornbills, Sarawak. This is in the east of Malaysia. And we'd like to showcase Sarawak as a potential venue for conferences. So if you're looking for a conference spot, this is the place to go.
To be honest, before I never heard about Sarawak. Everybody knows KL, everybody knows Singapore, but not too much about Sarawak. And we found that the place is really beautiful.
It is actually for us, it is more difficult for us to organize a meeting here. All of us are from Kuala Lumpur, but there are a lot of benefits to the people, to the state, and that's why we do it. And for that to come together, you need infrastructure. You need roads, you need airports, and so on and so forth.
Because this place has got very good standards. We've got excellent collaborators from this country, talked about potential for sponsorship, how to help us and how to organize it. They contributed, they made the good conditions. I have to say that we've been very happy.
So we have no worries about bringing international meetings because we know we have the facilities in this country, we know we have the expertise, so that doesn't worry us at all.
The local team had to set up all the details and make all the negotiations. Also to help us with promoting the conference on one side. But my experience is very good because what we agreed would happen.
We could not have done this conference if it wasn't for the assistance that was given by the Convention Bureau.
The Sarawak Convention Bureau had a group of people who were genuinely interested in what they were doing. They were passionate about what they were doing. And they were very supportive in giving us information, giving us support, giving us advice, all of those.
We thought you have to show them what Sarawak has to offer. We did play along the lines that, come to Borneo. So everybody's like, oh, I've never been to Borneo. So the mystique that is Borneo. When we said, come to Sarawak, we have to show them what is it that they can see here. So many people have not seen the orangutans. A lot of them were curious, about the longhouses and all that. A lot of them have never been to a rainforest area.
Sarawak's exceeded my expectations. It's beautiful, the people are beautiful. The experiences that we've had have been amazing. Today was just incredible.
Sarawak has a lot to offer, definitely. We've seen the convention centre, it's beautiful, plenty of space, the hotels are great. People are awesome. Shopping and food, oh my God.
One of the key advantages, of course, for Australian companies and businesses is the exchange rate. And it costs 1/3 or 1/4 to bring a group of people here and to have an experience that they would pay 4 or 5 times more anywhere else in the world. And what's beautiful about this is it's true, it's original, it is what it is. It's not fabricated, this is not created to be a false sense of an experience. That true sense of this is who we are, this is Sarawak, that's what I think makes this an incredibly unique and very special experience.
We can go to anywhere in the world and experience similar things, but Sarawak have things that are hidden. And when you get here, you can experience that. It's not just a business event, it's a total package.
Video from the Sarawak Convention Bureau, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you want a relaxing time, close to nature, avoiding the hustle and bustle of city life, go to Sarawak. And you'll be wondering, the pieces of materials that's being passed around, each and every guest would receive one piece of material, one item of clothing. You can use that. It's very versatile. You can use that in many ways. This is courtesy by the Sarawak Convention Bureau. And to show you how this is worn, and also a little bit about the material, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Miss Crystal. Miss Crystal, are you here? Right. Miss Crystal Pang will tell you a little bit about the Puah Kumbu, which it is known as.
Hello, good evening everyone. So I have my model here with me. Look how beautiful she is. So what you have in your hands here is actually called the Puah Kumbu. It's originally from the Iban tribe, so we have about 28 tribes and speaking 32 different languages in Sarawak alone, in our state alone. So if you look here, these are actually the tribal designs from the Iban tribe, and these are made from something called the cotton, called taya. Taya is a type of local cotton plant. So here, my models here will show you how you can use it. I think some of you are already doing very great. Okay, style one. Style one, okay. Let's see what she has in mind. Okay. Yeah, you can catwalk. I think she may need some music. Okay. Okay, style two. Style two, okay. Okay. These people are very creative. I'm not that creative. Okay, so it's gonna. All right. Okay, style three. Yes. Okay, look at her. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Woo! You can pair it with your sari. You can pair it with your what do you call it? Baju kebaya. You can pair it with your anything you want. Okay. So this is a courtesy of the Sarawak Convention Bureau, and of course, I hope that because it's a bit chilly in here, I hope this thing will help you warm your body, and also, and of course, the friends that you make here will warm your soul. Okay, so I hope to, oh, we have more participants now, more great ideas. I love it. I think I should invite them to Sarawak with me, bring them home. Yeah. Well, anyway, I really hope to see you all in Sarawak, maybe next year, maybe next year, maybe tomorrow. So enjoy the dinner. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Krista. That was lovely. So a little memento for you to take home to remember us here in the IAU International Conference 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we are all hungry. Well, I'm starving. Well, dinner will be served, and while you're enjoying dinner, you'll be entertained with a host of performances, from dancers to traditional music to singing, from the various ethnic groups representing beautiful Malaysia. And remember, we are just a smile away. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. Ladies and gentlemen, while you're enjoying dinner, you'll be entertained by gamelan music by a group of Japanese students. They will be playing the Malay gamelan. Allow me to just give a brief introduction for each and every item so you have the background information. The Malay gamelan, which exists today in Malaysia, is basically from the courts of Riau Lingga, Pahang, and Terengganu, Malaysia. Although originating from the land of Java, Indonesia, the Malay gamelan has developed a distinct identity as Malay Gamelan of Malaysia. This is normally played, usually played at auspicious occasions, royal occasions during the reign of Sultan Ahmad of Pahang way back in 1882 and the Sultan Sulaiman of Terengganu in 1920. Ladies and gentlemen, students, you ready? Introducing you the Malay Gamelan in its true Malaysian sense. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised to know that the gamelan music was played by a group of Japanese students. These are exchange students who have come to for a communication course program from the Kwansei Gakuin University, Osaka, Japan. Congratulations, well done, students. We move on next to a dance. Ladies and gentlemen, while eating, you'll be entertained with a Malay dance, the Joget Gamelan Timang Burong, accompanied by the gamelan played by the Japanese students just now. Just a brief background about the Joget Gamelan. It is a classical dance from Terengganu, a state in Malaysia. It was first performed in Pekan Pahang in 1811 on the occasion of the marriage of Tunku Hussein, the son of Sultan Abdul Rahman of Lingga, to Wan Esa, the sister of Bendahara Ali of Pahang. These names may not make sense to you, but well, it just shows that these are royalties. Tonight, the dancers will be performing Joget Gamelan dance repertoire, Timang Burong, and will be accompanied by these students from Kwansei Gakuin University, Osaka, Japan. Welcome, students. awesome performance, ladies and gentlemen, from students who belong to the alumni of the University of Malaya. So from music to dance, we will now move to a solo performance from Nurfadilina Ismail, who is formerly a student from the Faculty of Economics, University of Malaya, and she has now graduated, and she has come back to entertain all of us here for the IAU 2018 International Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nurfadilina Ismail.
Thank you. Good evening. Please enjoy your food and entertainment. And this song is entitled Make You Feel My Love by Adele.
We're waiting for the music. Maybe in the meantime you can tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing now?
What do you want to know?
Well, where you attached to at the moment?
Okay, I graduated in 2003.
2003, all right.
2003, okay. And now I'm with Management and Science University. I am the engagement unit of the university from the department engagement and enrollment. So we do things like marketing for the university. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. I hope you can feel my love now while you are enjoying the food. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds that change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Thank you.
Thank you, Nur Fadilana. That was really amazing. We now move on to another dance, traditional Malay dance called the Inang dance. You ready out there? Yep, okay. The Malay dance, or Tarian Melayu, portrays the customs and culture of the Malays. It depicts the true nature of the Malay people and their way of life. These dances are divided into two main categories, which are the original Malay dance and the adopted Malay dance. The original Malay dances are from the indigenous community themselves, and its origins track to the early Malay civilizations. Yeah, there are four basic genres of Malay dance, which are Asli, Inang, Joget, and Zapin. Asli and Inang dances are categorized as the original Malay dances, whereas the Joget and Zapin are categorized as adopted Malay dances. And here you will see the combination of the traditional Malay dance known as Inang. The Inang beat dance movements are faster paced compared to the original traditional dance. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the traditional Malay dance known as Inang dance by the students of University of Malaya.
Apa dikelek di dalam raga, apa dikelek sayang di dalam raga.
Bunga kenanga abang penyeri muka, bunga kenanga abang penyeri muka.
Apa dibuat penyeri muka, apa dibuat sayang penyeri muka.
Buat memikat abang belahan jiwa, buat memikat abang belahan jiwa.
Apa dikelek di dalam raga, apa dikelek sayang di dalam raga.
Bunga kenanga abang penyeri muka, bunga kenanga abang penyeri muka.
Apa dibuat penyeri muka, apa dibuat sayang penyeri muka.
Buat memikat abang belahan jiwa, buat memikat abang belahan jiwa. Indahnya sungguh bergurau sendang, indahnya sungguh sayang bergurau sendang. Kasih terjalin sayang sekampung kita, kasih terjalin sayang sekampung kita. Kalau sepatut berdendang kita, kalau sepatut sayang berdendang kita. Biar sebelum sayang hidup berdua, biar sebelum sayang hidup berdua.
Thank you very much, the Inang dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel? Do you feel like dancing? It's time to let your hair down. Wait a minute. We have the moment for you. After all the performances, we'll call you up to dance along with all of us and with the dancers as well. Now we'll come back here and call upon, once again, the fantastic Nur Fadina Ismail, who will be giving us another English number. Over to you. Wait.
Thank you. Okay, my next number will be a song once populated by the Carpenters, Top of the World, and you can sing along with me.
So we hope you feel top of the world now, the truly Malaysian, truly Asia experience.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eye, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Come on. All right. Something in the wind had learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. And the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I'll be fine. That tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nur Fadina, for a very entertaining song. I see many of you have started to warm up already. That's very good. Because you warm up a little bit more, and then we all will end up with the dance floor and being and entertaining ourselves then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from traditional Malay cultures, we move on to the Chinese culture with a traditional Chinese ethnic dance. Ladies and gentlemen, students, are you ready there? Yes? Okay. Let me give a brief background about the Chinese ethnic dance. The Chinese ethnic dance is a product of the historical progress of each ethnic community as well as their artistic creativity. The dances reflect the various regional specialties, cultural characteristics, and beliefs of the Chinese cultural group. You will be entertained by a performance, a fan dance, to represent Chinese ethnic dance. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the dancers from the Chinese ethnic dance group. Maybe you'd like to tell me how many of you here traveled 2 hours to get to Pullman? How many of you traveled 2 hours to get to Pullman? Traveled about 2 hours? No? Traveled about 4 hours to get to Pullman? How many of you think you traveled the furthest to get to Pullman? I see 10 hours. You traveled 10 hours? 14. Wow, you traveled 14 hours. I just traveled 30 minutes to get here. Maybe you'd like to introduce yourselves to the members of the audience. I don't think you know one another just as yet because the conference has only just started. Yeah, so we'll take the opportunity to interact and get to know one another. Yeah, maybe you'd like to tell us? From Brazil. Oh, one more from Brazil. Okay, let's hear this gentleman who has traveled 14 hours to get here. Wow.
Hello, I came from Spain. I flew from Bilbao to Madrid, then to Hong Kong, and then to Kuala Lumpur.
Wow, and how long are you going to be here?
I leave tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. Wow. And you're leaving to?
Jakarta.
Is that another conference there?
A meeting.
A meeting. Ah. And your name, Professor?
Jose Giver.
All right, so 14 hours. There you go. Anyone more than 14 hours or 10 hours from? Yeah? Mexico. Okay, wait. Let me get to this gentleman first. And you have traveled from? Nairobi. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey from where to where and to where and to where you are now?
So Nairobi to Dubai, and then Dubai to KL, and had a 4-hour layover. So in all, it took about 21 hours.
So how many hours in total?
21.
21 hours in total. Oh, wow. Is this your first trip to Malaysia?
Yes, it is. It is my first time in Malaysia, but I'm enjoying it.
Very good. And what do you hope to do in Malaysia after the conference?
I'd have liked to stay in Malaysia for about 2 days to tour and get to enjoy Malaysia. But unfortunately, my flight is on Thursday, on Friday morning. So I will not have any time to enjoy the beauty of Malaysia. But I've so far had a good time. Interestingly, my son is studying here.
Oh, wow. Where? Which faculty?
Not in this school, in Taylor's University.
Taylor's, what is he doing?
Architecture.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. 21 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone can beat that, 21 hours? Going once, going twice? And anywhere near, it doesn't matter. You are from?
Mexico. So I had 22 hours flight. And I had to wait at the Heathrow airport for 6 hours. From Mexico, I traveled to London, wait 6 hours, and then those were 10 hours flight. Then after that, there were 12 hours flight. Yeah, 28 hours.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. 20. All right. This table wins, they claim. Yes. 28 hours in total, ladies and gentlemen. Who can beat that? Oh, another gentleman there. Okay. Let's see. Yes?
Good night. My name is Will Aiton. I'm from Jamaica. It took me 2 days to get here.
Jamaica, 2 days to get here. He deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. But not only him, all our international guests, delegates, you deserve a big round of applause to be here with us. And those who have traveled far and near. Yes. You one more here, gentlemen.
So from São Paulo to Doha, 15 hours.
15 hours?
And then Doha to here, 7 hours. So this is 22 plus 6 hours at the airport in Doha. So it was 28 to 2.
28 hours here, this table. All right, okay. Anyone else? You have traveled far? Good. Give a big round of applause to all of you. Awesome participants, guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready now. They have repaired the technical glitch, and we'll watch the next performance. Thank you very much. The Chinese ethnic dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move on back again to the land of the hornbills. What was it? We watched the video just now. I'm sure you can remember that part of Malaysia, the Borneo part of Malaysia, as many people know it that way. The traditional dances of the Sarawak dance, known as the Datun Julud of Orang Ulu. That's a mouthful. Now, what's that? What's the Datun Julud of Orang Ulu? What is that? What group of people is that? The Datun Julud dance is an Orang Ulu traditional women's dance that is popular among the Kenya tribe of Sarawak. This is a group of indigenous people. While I'm talking, perhaps you could check on the music here. It was once performed during communal celebrations, such as the one to greet returning warriors of headhunting, or during the annual celebration that marks the end of a rice harvest season, ladies and gentlemen. The Datun Julud was said to have been created by a Kenya prince called Nyet Selung to symbolize happiness and gratitude. Today, the Datun Julud has become a dance of formal entertainment that is often performed in the Rumah Panjang or longhouse to greet visitors and tourists. The dancer is usually dressed in a colorful sarong. Are you all ready, dancers? Yes? Yep. And an elaborate headdress. So watch out for that, the colorful sarong and the elaborate headdress. Now imagine you have one of these, right? So you could, like, at wherever you are, just dance along if you want. Yeah? And the headdress is just adorned with protruding tufts symbolizing the deities. To represent the wings of the hornbill, she holds beautiful hand props made out of the feathers of the sacred bird. The Datun Julud is often accompanied by the beautiful sounds of music, which is peculiar to the Orang Ulu community. So not only the beautiful traditional instruments, but also the beautiful dances. And we are waiting for the beautiful dancers. Are you all ready? Yep. Yes? Okay, so let's see your traditional dance. Datun Julud of Orang Ulu. Over to you, dancers. Do you know that we've got with us about 300 participants from over 70 countries. And we'll just go down the list after this dance. thank you very much to the traditional dancers of the Sarawak tribe, known as the Datun Julud of Orang Hulu. Next, another performance, and this is the Chat Lempong music. Chat Lempong or Talempong music, called by the Minangkabau in Sumatra. This is the influence of Indonesia. Sumatra, Indonesia, and Tak Lempong or Chat Lempong by the Minangkabau of Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. A small kettle gong which gives its name to an ensemble of 4 or 5 telempong as well as other gongs and drums. This back again to the musical instruments which will be performed live in front of all of you. The term can refer to the instrument, the ensemble, or the genre of music. Telempong is traditional music of the Minangkabau people of West Sumatra, Indonesia. The telempong produce a static texture consisting of interlocking rhythms. Ladies and gentlemen, in Malaysia, this instrument was brought to Negeri Sembilan, a district in Malaysia, in the 14th century by Minangkabau people from nearby West Sumatra and widely known as Chat Lempong, and the music plays by an ensemble with one set with different kinds of instruments, as you can see in front. I don't need to explain. I think it's very clear what it looks like from there. Are we ready? Yep. Okay. And again, you'll be pleased to know that these are a group of Japanese students from Osaka, Japan. The same group of students you witnessed just now. Indeed, a very melodious performance by the Japanese students. We move on next to another traditional Malay dance. You will notice that the music is getting faster, fast beat music. Yeah, for a reason. At the end of the performance, you will see. We'll get you up and dancing away. Now, just feel free to mingle around. Feel free to take pictures, videos of the dancers, of yourself dancing, of you and your new friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next dance, the traditional Malay dance, known as the Zapin dance. The Zapin dance is one of the 4 types of traditional Malay dance of Malaysia. The influence of the Zapin dance on Malay culture and arts started alongside the spread of the Islamic religion, beginning in the early 15th century, ladies and gentlemen. And the Zapin dance and music were actually introduced by the Arab traders and missionaries from southern Yemen, particularly from the Hadramaut region. And from its origin, form of Arabic Zapin, the dance assimilated itself into the Malay culture and thus gave birth to a localized version known as Zapin Melayu. So if you are interested and keen to know how another form of Malay traditional dance looks like, this is the Tarian Zapin, which is played in auspicious occasions. And the music for Zapin comes from an ensemble of traditional instruments, right? The drums, the accordion, the violin. And the typical Zapin performance and songs can be categorized into 3 parts. There is the introduction, there is the middle part, leg work movement, which you'll notice. And then in between, there is the poetry coming in, the music, the drums beating in rapid beats. And the third part is the end of the performance where the dancers will perform some kind of movement to close the performance. So are you ready? Yes, the dancers are ready. The music, are you ready? Yes, so it looks like we are all ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this next performance? Yes? Yes, do I hear loud yes? Awesome. Okay, we'll go on to this group performing the Tarian Zapin. And you can dance along from wherever you are or just move along.
Memang seronok pengantin baru masuk ke kamar, kuncikan pintu. Memang seronok pengantin baru masuk ke kamar, kuncikan pintu. Oranglah lain tak bolehlah tahu, hanyalah dia, I saja yang tahu. Oranglah lain tak bolehlah tahu, hanyalah dia, I saja yang tahu. Memang seronok pengantin baru malam pertama malu-malu. Memang seronok pengantin baru malam pertama malu-malu. Malam kedua padamkan lampu, malam ketiga I tak boleh tahu. Malam kedua padamkan lampu, malam ketiga I tak boleh tahu. malam pertama kenangan indah. Riwayat bujang berakhir sudah, malam pertama kenangan indah. Walau sekejap tak boleh berpisah, pagi dan petang air rambutnya basah. Walau sekejap tak boleh berpisah, pagi dan petang air rambutnya basah. Memang seronok pengantin baru berdentang muka malu-malu. Memang seronok pengantin baru berdentang muka malu-malu. Lambat rasanya siang berlalu, menunggu malam hai masuk beradu. Lambat rasanya siang berlalu, menunggu malam hai masuk beradu.
Thank you very much for the wonderful performance, the traditional Malay dance known as Zapin. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? We have a few more performances. Moving on now to Sabah from Sarawak just now. We move on to Sabah, East Malaysia, again known as Borneo. This is the traditional dance of Sabah, very typical of the Sabah dance, known as the Sumazau of Kadazan. Kadazan is the group of indigenous community from Sabah. The Sumazau, you will notice that the costume is a little different. They are dressed in black, not the glittering red kind of shiny attire and costume. The Sumazau is a traditional folk dance. This is very popular in Sabah, especially. It is a traditional dance of the Kadazan of Penampang. Originally, the Sumazau dance was performed as a sacred dance in the ritual among Kadazan people in few villages in Penampang district of Sabah, like especially rice farming rituals. But nowadays, it's performed at social events and dance among the old and young generation of the village. Not only in Sabah, we bring them here to West Malaysia to perform. This dance is inspired by the various movements in the rituals performed by the females to balance the relationship between human being in the physical world and the spiritual world. So there is some connection with the spiritual world. And this dance, through time, has been transferred to the people and is being treated as a social dance, normally during weddings of the community. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the traditional Sabah dance known as the Sumazau Penampang of Kadazan. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the dancers. the Sabah Sumazau dancers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We move on now. Very fast beat Indian music. I am sure you have seen this dance. It's not only in India, but also in Malaysia as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm told that our talented singer, Nur Fadlina, is all ready to come on stage back again. And while waiting for the Bollywood dancers to get ready, you will notice why they are taking some time, because they are all in their glittering traditional costume like what I'm wearing here. Yeah, it took me a while to get this on, but yeah, I managed somehow. Well, let's hear from Nur Fadlina Ismail once again with your third number.
All right, this next song is a Malay song, once populated by a couple, late Piramli and late Saloma, and I hope you enjoy this one. Malam Ku Bermimpi. Malam ku bermimpi dengan satu bintang, berkata-kataku di jendela. Kulihat kanda tersenyum memandang, asmara bergelora meresap ke dada. Malamku terlihat, oh sekuntumlah bunga, baunya harum menarik hati. Tak sanggup menahan rasa asmara, meresap mendalam, mengusik di jiwa. Sayang jauh di balik awan, wajahmu tetap berseri-seri, laksana bulan sedang mengembang, menawan dan menggoncang dalam kalbu. Oh angin meniup bawa daku ke sana, hasratku ingin bersama-sama. Tak tahan rasa hati menderita, gelora asmara selalu menggoda. Sayang jauh di balik awan, wajahmu tetap berseri-seri, laksana bulan sedang mengembang, menawan dan menggoncang dalam kalbu. Oh angin meniup bawa daku ke sana, hasratku ingin bersama-sama. Tak tahan rasa hati menderita, gelora asmara selalu menggoda. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think I'll translate this song. It is a passionate love song. Malamku bermimpi. At night I had a dream. It's a very passionate love song. I had a dream with this one star, and this star was speaking to me and I could see the star smile, and then I feel this passionate love in me. And then at night, I looked and I saw this flower, and the smell of the flower was very nice, and I felt this passionate love in me. And she's romanticizing about her lover, and that her passionate love is always enticing her. That's a very passionate Malay song by this very famous singer, Saloma. And yeah, so I'm sure you would have enjoyed that number. And now with the translation, it sort of makes more sense about the passionate love that we are experiencing now in this hall, but to do with all the entertainment and music that we are experiencing. And ladies and gentlemen, we are all gathered here, not to forget, for the IAU 2018 International Conference Dinner. And the theme for the conference, Higher Education Partnerships for Societal Impact. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying the dinner so far. We have had performances, we have seen the dancers, singers, traditional music, the Malay culture, the Chinese culture. And now we bring you the Indian culture, which you not only see in Malaysia, but I am sure in other parts of the world as well, especially in India. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bollywood dancers, and feel free to sing, to dance along.
मुझको नचा के नाच
Thank you very much for this fast beat Bollywood music. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on now, next performance, to the fusion music of gamelan and chak lempong by the group of Japanese students. As mentioned earlier, the Japanese students from Kwansei Gakuin University, Osaka, Japan, are here at the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences to enhance their communication skills for 3 months. We run summer programs like this, and the students are exposed to culture and language and communication skills. So while they were in Malaysia and they learned and have appreciated the culture of Malaysia to be part of the requirement of their home university. And here they'd like to perform fusion music consisting of the gamelan and the chak lempong music ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, the fusion music of gamelan and chak lempong by the Japanese students. Amazing performance. Don't you think so, ladies and gentlemen? They've immersed in the culture, and it just seems like, you know, any one of our local students been playing these instruments. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? We're getting to the highlight. This is not the highlight of the event. The highlight of the event, you have your food, you have this fusion of ethnic music to show the diversity of the country. We have now the Joget Lamba. Now, no ceremony, no performance, no events in Malaysia will be complete without this dance. So that's why it's put the last. We save the last, the best for the last, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have the traditional Malay dance. This is known as the Joget. I don't know how many of you have heard of the Joget. Anyone? How many of you have heard of the Joget? The Joget. Of course, the Malaysians, if you have not heard of the Joget, we'll show you what the Joget looks like. The tarian Malay dance known as Joget. Allow me to give a very short introduction about the Joget. The Joget dance is one of the 4 types of traditional Malay dance of Malaysia. Joget was introduced to the Malays in Malacca during the 16th century, and its origin may be traced back to 2 popular Portuguese folk dances, the Branyo and the Farapera. Throughout Malaysia, Sumatra, Borneo, and the Riau archipelago, the Joget has been known as fast-paced, popular dance and is performed at cultural festivals, wedding celebrations, social functions, and also formal events. Its catchy beat, cheerful combination of fast hand movement, leg movements appeal to both young and old. So as they dance, I would like you to observe the dance, and perhaps you can join in, yeah? Yes, the Joget music and dance have a hybrid character. So you will hear in the background music such as the accordion, violin, and the drums, yeah, representing the different folk music. And this is a fast beat song, ladies and gentlemen, and please enjoy the Malay traditional dance, the Joget Lamba. A big round of applause for these students.
Jalan Kota Melaka, naik kereta lembu, jalan Kota Melaka. Adik jangan marah, abang ikut ajak sama. Adik jangan marah, hai abang nak ikut sama. Adik ke mana tu? Mai ikut dia. Kereta lembu Melaka terkenal seluruh negeri. Kereta lembu Melaka terkenal seluruh negeri. Abang nak bertanya, ngapa adik masih sendiri? Abang nak bertanya, ngapa adik masih sendiri? Ya, ni seorang sama dengan abang. Jalan ke Pekan Lama, singgah beli roti. Jalan ke Pekan Lama, singgah beli roti. Adik jangan tunggu lama, nanti abang susah hati. Adik jangan tunggu lama, hai abang susah hati. Jangan bagi abang tunggu lama. Abang kita joget dia. Macam tu. Makan buah Melaka, beli di Pekansari. Makan buah Melaka, hai beli di Pekansari. Hati abang udah kulana, ingat adik tiap hari. Hati abang udah kulana, ingat